Welcome back to the battle camp. So, I've been thinking about this decision that Tyson Fury's made. Has he made it? Has someone else made it? I don't know. But Tyson Fury and his team have decided not to take the mandatory slot that was given to them by the WBC, and he won't be facing Deontay Wilder in his next fight. Now, although I understand to an extent why they've decided not to take this fight from a commercial point of view, from a sporting aspect, and also from a financial point of view, the only way I can look at this decision, or the only way I can assess this decision, is basically to say Tyson Fury ducked the fight. Now, a lot of people might be surprised by what I'm saying, or a lot of people may disagree with what I'm saying, but hear me out. So, generally speaking, as a mandatory challenger for a world title, your split of a purse, or what the sanctioning body usually mandate you to receive in terms of a purse split, is typically 25 or 30% absolute max. In the situation that Tyson Fury was in, he was mandated to receive 40% of the overall purse. And if these rumors are true, and obviously I don't know for a fact, but if these rumors are true, Deontay Wilder's team were willing to offer Tyson Fury a 50-50 split in order to stop this fight going to purse bids. So Tyson Fury essentially was in a position where he was in a world title fight, where he didn't have to, if he didn't want to, have a rematch clause. He was getting a 50-50 split on a fight that was going to be screened via pay-per-view in the United States of America. And let's be honest, this rematch was because of how the first fight ended, and how Tyson Fury managed to get back up from that heavy knockdown in the first fight. The rematch had a lot of hype going into it. So it would have been a lot bigger than the first fight. So as a challenger for a world title, if you really kind of think about it, that's literally a dream scenario. So if you think about it from a sporting perspective, so okay, you're telling me that I get to have I get to fight someone for a world title, and there's no requirement for me to have a rematch with him if I beat him. And if you think of it from a financial point of view, so I'm in the mandatory slot, and usually people in a mandatory slot get 30% or 25%, and I'm being offered here 50%. If obviously that rumor is true, I'm being offered here 50%, but okay, definitely I'm getting 40%, which is more than usual. There's literally no downside for Tyson Fury. The only downside here is if he had lost and he had just entered into this new deal with ESPN, which to my mind is exactly why they've decided not to take the fight just yet. So this is just how I see it, and I know like the American Wilder fans that watch my videos are going to get excited because I'm taking Wilder's side on this, but it's literally I don't hate anyone, I don't love anyone, I just call it how I see it. And just because recently I've been kind of seeing things more on AJ's side than I have on Wilder's side. It doesn't mean I'm biased. It just means that that's how I see things. So yeah, that's my kind of opinion on Tyson Fury. And the other thing that I kind of just wanted to mention is on Joe Rogan, when Tyson Fury went on Joe Rogan before he fought Wilder the first time, his whole message was about mental health, and if I can do it, you can do it. And if I can come back from obesity, um, drug addiction, depression, alcoholism, and I can lose all this weight, and I can come back and I can beat Deontay Wilder and become heavyweight champion of the world. It will show. It will show everyone. Um, it will show everyone that if I can do this, you can turn your life around as well, which is a noble message. And he obviously didn't get that done the first time round, even though the consensus is that he beat Deontay Wilder. On paper, he hasn't beaten Deontay Wilder. He's got an opportunity to complete that mission that he spoke about, and he's chosen not to. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that means he was lying the whole time, and it's not about mental health, and he's just using that as an excuse or using that as a marketing tool. I'm not saying that, because people's priorities change. And to be fair, he did accomplish that mission, because the only thing that he didn't get was the world title. Everything else that I just said, he's done. He's achieved that from a message standpoint that he's trying to give out to people. And he's still talking about mental health, and he always brings it up in his interviews and stuff like that. So I suppose the only reason I'm saying this is Tyson Fury did say that sentence, that I want to win the world title to show people that if I can do this, you can get out of your mental health issues. And I'm sure he's got a reasonable explanation as to why he's not taking this fight to complete that fully. But I don't know, man. Something doesn't sit right with me. Also with this money thing with Tyson Fury, because he's fast to say it's not about the money. It's not about the money. I don't need the money. I've got no use for the money. He apparently gave up his whole purse for the first fight with Wilder, and then he signed this big multi-million-dollar deal with ESPN. And now he's not taking the fight with Deontay Wilder. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. I gave up my whole purse for the Wilder fight. But when it comes to negotiations with Anthony Joshua, it's a 50-50 split or nothing. You've got Ben Davison as trainer. Yet just yesterday I saw an interview of his with IFL TV talking purse splits and what Tyson Fury's worth is in a fight with Joshua. But it's not about the money. It's about achieving glory and showing people how you can turn your life around, isn't it? So there's contradictions there in the message that Tyson Fury is giving out. And I'm a fan of Tyson Fury's. I enjoy his interviews, I enjoy his fights, I enjoy his press conferences. I just appreciate him as a fighter in and outside of the ring. And I really like the way he's changed over the years from originally he kind of used to get on my tits, like the interviews and stuff that he used to do. But I like this version of him a lot more now. I'm a big fan. But I can see the contradictions, and I'm not gonna pretend they don't exist. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Tyson Fury and his decision not to fight Deontay Wilder. Let me know what you guys think. Is he ducking Deontay Wilder? Is there a good reason why he shouldn't be fighting just yet? Do you buy this reason about, oh no, we both need to have one more fight, another interim fight to make the fight bigger later on this year? And how does that affect the heavyweight division? If both of these guys are going to have this interim fight and then fight each other later this year, does that mean that we ain't going to get an undisputed title fight between Anthony Joshua and the winner of this fight between Fury and Wilder until 2020? Are you happy with that? Comment below, let me know what you guys think. Please share this with one of your mates, hit the like button, and also I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of March, and it's slowed down a little bit recently, and I don't know why. So smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll catch you next time.